Welcome to the Prepper Almanac. Thank you for joining us today. It is deeply appreciated. In today's video, we are going to discuss overlooked emergency foods preppers should stockpile now before a major disaster or even a societal collapse. And if I give you value in today's video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. Also check out the link in the description below to some offers for free prepper items and prepper gear that I just came across. Check them out at your convenience. We all know the importance of being prepared, right? In a prepper situation, it's all about surviving. And when disaster strikes, one of the most critical things you need is a reliable food supply. You can't fight hunger on an empty stomach. Now, most folks focus on the basics like rice, flour, pasta, the usual suspects. They've got a long shelf life, which is crucial, I'll grant you that. But let's be honest, they're not exactly bursting with nutrients, are they? We need sustenance that's going to keep us going, keep us strong, keep us alive. That's why I'm here to tell you about some overlooked heroes of the food storage world. We're talking about foods that are jam-packed with nutrients, built to last, and ready to fuel your survival. These are the unsung heroes, the hidden gems that'll give you an edge when it matters most. So, buckle up, get ready to learn, and let's explore these forgotten treasures together. We're about to discover how to survive and thrive, even when the going gets tough. Trust me, this is information that could save your life. First up, we've got almond flour. Now, this isn't your average bag of flour. This stuff is a powerhouse of nutrition. We're talking protein, fiber, healthy fats, all the good stuff your body needs to stay fueled in a crisis. And the best part, it's got a shelf life of about a year unopened. That's right, a whole year. Even once you crack it open, it'll still last you a good 6 months. Plenty of time to whip up some survival grub. Now, I know what you're thinking. What am I going to do with almond flour in a survival situation? I'll tell you what, this stuff is incredibly versatile. Breads, cookies, soups, sauces, you name it, almond flour can handle it. Remember, in a survival situation, you've got to be adaptable. You've got to be resourceful. And almond flour gives you that flexibility. So don't underestimate the power of this little nut. It might just surprise you. Now let's chat about a real survivor's staple, and that's apple cider vinegar. This stuff has been used for centuries for its incredible health benefits. And when it comes to disaster preparedness, it's an absolute game changer. The beauty of apple cider vinegar is its indefinite shelf life. That's right, this stuff can last you ages if you store it properly. Talk about a reliable companion in a crisis. But it's not just about longevity. Apple cider vinegar is a true multitasker. It aids digestion, helps stabilize blood sugar levels, and even has powerful antibacterial properties. Trust me, in a survival situation, a healthy gut is a happy gut. And let's not forget about its versatility. You can use it for cooking, cleaning, and even first aid. It's like having a mini survival kit all bottled up in one. So next time you're stocking your pantry, remember the power of apple cider vinegar. It might just be your saving grace when things go south. Now let's dive into the world of grains. Barley, my friends, this is a true survivor's staple. Stored right, it'll last you a year. See you through those long winters when other supplies dwindle. Now imagine yourself in a tight spot, resources running low. You need something that'll stick to your ribs, give you the energy to keep going. Barley's got your back. It's packed with fiber, essential for keeping your digestive system in check even when your diet's limited. And don't think for a minute that this is some bland survival food. Barley's got a subtly nutty flavor, a satisfying chewiness. Toss it in soups, bulk up stews, even use it as the base for a hearty salad. Versatile, nutritious, and dependable, that's barley for you. Remember, in a survival situation, every bit of nutrition counts. Barley's not just about filling your stomach, it's about fueling your body with the vitamins and minerals you need to stay strong, stay sharp, and overcome any challenge that comes your way. We've covered some solid food options, but what about flavor? In a survival situation, a little taste of home can go a long way. That's where these little nuggets of magic come in, and those are bouillon cubes. They might not look like much, but trust me, they're packed with flavor. These little guys are like concentrated stock, ready to transform your meals with minimal effort. Just crumble one into boiling water and bam, you've got a flavorful base for soups, stews, sauces, even marinades. Talk about maximizing your resources. And the best part is, bouillon cubes have a ridiculously long shelf life. They're practically begging to be tucked away in your emergency kit, ready to add a burst of flavor to your meals when you need it most. Remember, surviving isn't just about staying alive, it's about maintaining morale. And a hot, savory meal, even in the middle of nowhere, can make all the difference. Bouillon cubes, they're small but mighty, just like you need to be in a crisis. We all know the importance of fat for energy in a survival situation, but let's be honest, those dehydrated butter packets, they just don't cut it sometimes. That's why I always pack canned butter. Yeah, you heard me right, canned butter. Now this isn't about being fancy, it's about practicality. Canned butter stores better than dehydrated, it's got a longer shelf life, and let's face it, it tastes a whole lot better. Spread it on a cracker, melt it over vegetables, or use it to cook up a proper meal. Think about it. You're huddled in your shelter after a long day. The wind's howling outside, but you've got a steaming mug of something hot and a slice of hardtack slathered with real, honest-to-goodness butter. It's a small comfort, but it's those little things that keep you going. Canned butter, it might seem like a luxury, but in a survival situation, a little bit of luxury can go a long way in boosting morale and keeping your spirits high. And trust me, when you're facing the unknown, a little taste of home can make all the difference. We've covered a lot of ground so far, but a true survivor knows that proper sustenance is key in any situation. That's where canned milk earns its place in our survival pack. It's a powerful ally in times of need. Canned milk, unlike its fresh counterpart, can last for years on the shelf, making it a reliable source of essential nutrients when resources are scarce. It's packed with calcium, vital for strong bones, which, believe me, you'll need if you're navigating treacherous terrain. And let's not forget the protein, crucial for muscle repair after a long day of foraging for food and fire starting. Now, I've been in situations where even boiling water over a fire feels like a luxury. That's where canned milk truly shines. It can be consumed straight from the can, no cooking required. Imagine a warm drink on a cold night, providing much-needed calories and comfort. But its uses don't stop there. Canned milk can add a creamy richness to soups and stews, boosting both flavor and nutritional value. It's a versatile ingredient that can elevate even the most basic survival meals. Remember, in a survival scenario, every calorie counts, and canned milk delivers. In a prepper situation, size doesn't always matter. Take the mighty chia seed, for example. These tiny powerhouses are packed with energy and nutrients. Long shelf life means they're ready when you need them. Protein, fiber, and essential minerals like magnesium. Plus omega-3 fatty acids for brain and heart health. Versatile and easy to add to your diet. Survival is as much about mental fortitude as physical resilience. Morale can be as crucial as fire or shelter, and that's where cocoa powder comes in. Its rich aroma and comforting flavor provide a psychological boost. Imagine savoring a warm cup after a grueling day. Cocoa powder is also a valuable source of antioxidants. In survival, every bit of support counts. Positivity and comfort can make a world of difference. We're pushing on through the unforgiving terrain of overlooked emergency foods, and this one's a real game changer. It's coconut oil. This stuff's like the Swiss Army knife of survival sustenance. It's got a shelf life of at least 2 years, sometimes even longer if you store it right, which means it won't let you down when the going gets tough. Now, we all know calories are crucial in a survival situation, and coconut oil is packed with them. It's a real powerhouse of energy, perfect for keeping your fire burning bright when you're battling the elements. Plus, this tropical treasure is ideal for frying up your hard-earned grub, giving you that satisfying crunch and a much-needed morale boost. But hold on, because coconut oil's versatility doesn't stop there. We're not just talking about cooking here. This stuff's a real multitasker. You can use it as a makeshift moisturizer for dry skin, a lip balm to combat chapping, or even as a natural antiseptic for minor cuts and scrapes. Remember, in a survival situation, resourcefulness is key, and coconut oil is the ultimate resource. So make sure you've got a good supply stashed away in your emergency kit, because this is one essential item you won't want to be without. We're traversing the arid landscape of survival staples, and we've stumbled upon a true oasis, and that is couscous. This unassuming grain is a desert dweller's dream, with a shelf life that stretches on for years, making it a reliable companion when the pantry's looking bare. Don't let its small size fool you, because couscous is deceptively filling and surprisingly quick to prepare. Just add hot water, let it sit for a bit, and boom, you've got yourself a hearty base for a meal that'll keep you going strong. But it's not just about speed and convenience, because couscous is no slouch in the nutrition department either. We're talking a good source of protein to keep your muscles fueled, along with essential vitamins and minerals to keep your system running in tip-top shape. And the best part is, couscous is as versatile as a seasoned explorer. You can toss it into soups for added substance, bulk up your stews with its hearty texture, or even use it as a base for tasty casseroles. Trust me, this is one pantry staple you'll want in your survival arsenal. As we dive deeper into the survival pantry, the next item is a true gem, and it's ghee. Now some of you might know it as clarified butter, but trust me, this golden elixir is in a league of its own, especially when it comes to long-term storage. We're talking a shelf life that'll make you raise an eyebrow, making it a top contender for your emergency stash. One of the things that makes ghee so special is that it's lactose-free. That means, even if your stomach's a bit sensitive, ghee won't leave you feeling like you've been wrestling a wild boar. Plus, it's packed with vitamins, giving you that extra nutritional boost when you need it most. But here's where ghee really shines. Its versatility in the kitchen. You can use it for pretty much any cooking method you can think of. Frying, sautéing, roasting, you name it, ghee can handle it. And let's not forget the flavor. It adds a rich, nutty depth to your dishes that'll make those survival meals feel like a 5-star feast. So when you're packing your emergency kit, remember ghee, the liquid gold that'll add a touch of luxury to your survival rations. We're venturing into the realm of overlooked sustenance now, those hidden gems that can make all the difference when the unexpected hits. Granola, my friends, is one of those treasures. Don't let its association with leisurely breakfasts fool you. This stuff is dense with energy, packed with fiber, protein, and those good fats your body craves when it's working hard. We're talking about sustained fuel to keep you going when the going gets tough. And trust me, it can get tough out there. Now granola might not last as long as some of the other contenders we've covered. Up to 6 months in an airtight container is a good bet. But its versatility more than makes up for it. Sprinkle it on yogurt if you've got it, eat it dry as a trail mix, or add water for a quick energy-boosting porridge. Remember, in a survival situation, every calorie counts. Now we're talking serious survival fare, hardtack. This stuff is about as basic as it gets, but don't let its simplicity fool you. This is a food that's seen mankind through some of its toughest challenges. We're talking centuries of use, from sailors battling the high seas to soldiers on grueling campaigns. Hardtack is essentially just flour and water baked until it's rock hard. And I mean rock hard. But that's the beauty of it. It lasts for years, folks, years. Moisture is the enemy of most stored food, but hardtack laughs in the face of moisture. It's the ultimate survival cracker. Now I won't lie, it's not going to win any culinary awards. It's dry, it's bland, and you'll need to soak it in water or broth to make it even remotely palatable. But when the chips are down and your stomach's growling, hardtack will be there for you. A dependable source of energy when you need it most. Let's talk about a survival food that's actually delicious, and it's one of my favorites. That's honey. This golden nectar has been prized for millennia, and for good reason. It's packed with natural sugars, providing a quick and sustained energy boost when you need it most. But honey's benefits go far beyond its sweet taste. We're talking about a natural antiseptic, folks. Got a cut or a scrape? Dab some honey on there. It's a natural antibacterial and antifungal agent. Plus, it helps soothe sore throats and coughs. Honey is like nature's medicine cabinet, all packaged in a convenient, delicious form. But here's the real kicker. Honey never goes bad. You heard me right. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs, and guess what? It was still good. That's because honey has such a low moisture content that bacteria can't survive in it. Talk about an indefinite shelf life. Okay, we've talked about foods that'll keep your belly full and your body strong. But what about your mind? In a survival situation, staying positive is just as important as staying fed. That's where our next item comes in, and that's instant coffee. Now I know what you're thinking. You're out in the wilderness in a prepper situation and worried about coffee? You bet I am. See, in a crisis, those little comforts can make a world of difference. A hot cup of coffee can be a real morale booster, giving you that familiar warmth and a much-needed caffeine kick. And the beauty of instant coffee is its simplicity. No fancy equipment needed, just add hot water and you're good to go. Plus, it has a long shelf life, meaning it'll be ready when you need it most. Trust me, when you're facing a tough day, that first sip of coffee can be a game changer. Remember, surviving isn't just about food and water, it's about mental fortitude too. So, don't underestimate the power of a good cup of coffee. It could be the difference between keeping your chin up and letting the situation get the best of you. In a prepper situation, every bit of space and weight counts. That's why I always make sure to pack lentils in my survival kit. These little powerhouses might be small, but they pack a serious nutritional punch. Don't let their size fool you. They're loaded with protein, fiber, and essential nutrients to keep you going when the going gets tough. One of the best things about lentils is their versatility. You can toss them into soups, stews, or even grind them into a flour for baking. They're like the Swiss Army knife of the legume world. Plus, they cook up quickly, which is crucial when you're working with limited resources and time is of the essence. And let's not forget about their shelf life. Lentils can last for at least a year when stored properly, making them a reliable companion on your survival journey. They're like those dependable friends who always have your back, no matter what life throws your way. So, next time you're prepping your emergency supplies, remember those mighty lentils. They might be small, but they're true survival heroes, ready to fuel your body and keep you strong when you need it most. We all crave a touch of sweetness in our lives. In nature, we find pure, natural maple syrup. It's not just about indulging your sweet tooth. Maple syrup is packed with energy-boosting sugars. Think of it as nature's liquid gold. A readily available source of energy. It's like finding a hidden treasure chest. As we push forward on our survival journey, we are now venturing into the diverse terrain of essential grains. Millet, often overlooked, is a powerhouse of nutrition, a true survivor in the world of grains. As a prepper, we depend on food that's both resilient and nourishing, and millet checks both boxes. Packed with essential nutrients, millet keeps our bodies running even in tough conditions, and the beauty of millet is its versatility. Cook it as porridge or use it as a base for a warming stew. Millet has a shelf life that'll make your head spin, perfect for long-term storage. The next item is a real game changer. We're talking about nutritional yeast. Packed with B vitamins, it keeps your energy levels up. It has a cheesy, nutty flavor that transforms bland meals. Sprinkle it on your popcorn, stir it into soups and sauces, or add a cheesy kick to survival meals. Nutritional yeast has a long shelf life, perfect for stocking up. Let's chat about pemmican now. It's a food source so ancient, so energy-dense, it's practically hardwired into our DNA. Picture this, early explorers and indigenous populations relying on this powerhouse of nutrition to fuel their expeditions across unforgiving terrains. Now, pemmican might not win any awards for gourmet cuisine, but let me tell you, when it comes to pure, long-lasting calories, this stuff is in a league of its own. It's a mixture of dried meat, rendered fat, and sometimes dried berries. A simple recipe that packs a serious punch. Think of it as the original energy bar, designed for resilience and endurance. The beauty of pemmican lies in its longevity. This stuff can last for years when stored properly, making it an ideal emergency food. It's compact, lightweight, and packed with the essential fats and protein your body needs to keep going when your energy reserves are running low. Imagine yourself facing a long trek through the wilderness after a disaster. You need a food source that won't weigh you down, something that can withstand the elements and provide sustained energy. That's where pemmican comes in. It's the ultimate survival fuel, passed down through generations for a reason. We've navigated our way through a bunch of essential provisions, and let me tell you, with these overlooked emergency foods in your arsenal, you'll be ready to face any challenge Mother Nature throws your way. Remember, disaster preparedness isn't just about stockpiling the basics. It's about thinking outside the box, embracing variety, and prioritizing nutrition even in the face of adversity. These foods we've explored, they offer more than just sustenance. They offer peace of mind, knowing you can provide for yourself and your loved ones when the unexpected strikes. So, start incorporating these items into your preps, experiment with recipes, and discover what works best for you. Remember, the more prepared you are, the more confident you'll feel when the going gets tough. Keep your supplies well stocked, your skills sharp, and your spirit strong. And never underestimate the power of a well-fueled body and a determined mind. As we wrap up today's video, if you have any questions or if there are any topics that you would like discussed in the future, let us know in the comment section below. We love to get video ideas from the community. Let us know what you think of today's video as well. We always appreciate input. And be sure to like today's video and subscribe to the channel in order to be notified of the next prepper video we release. Check out the link in the description of the video for a $25 restaurant voucher as a thank you for subscribing to the channel. And as mentioned earlier, also check out the link in the description for a list of offers of free prepper gear and free prepper items to check out. And thanks for swinging by the Prepper Almanac today, it's appreciated.